What up, guys? It's Grant's Comics here, and today we're going to review The Amazing Spider-Man 181 right there. Boom. This is a classic cover. We have Spider-Man and some of his rogues gallery. We got Kingpin, we got Dr. Octopus, Doctor Doom, and the Lizard. And we also got Spider-Man no, like, by the cemetery where his Uncle Ben, passes away, obviously, in Amazing Fantasy 15. So, this is just an iconic cover, but sadly, this has a few stuff on it. I don't know what the grade is exactly, so I gotta, have my dad, I'll take a picture of this so my dad can see this, and I'll tell him that this is, it has one detached page panel. I don't know if I did that or it was like that when I read it, but there's like a detached page kind of towards the end. But so this basically is about the whole thing focuses on Spider-Man or Peter Parker reminiscing through flashback, especially with Uncle Ben. He's thinking to himself, what should I have done if how can I bring this situation where Uncle Ben doesn't die? If I did this, would he still be alive? If I have stopped the criminal when I was wrestling, he would Uncle Ben still be alive and stuff like that? And he just went through like a what if stage. So this right here was the first, to me, maybe it's not, it's not real. Maybe it's not like I don't know. It's I'm just gonna say it. This is the first what if without being it what if. So it's kind of like a flashback, like you get to see his road gallery, all his fights that he had in the past, and every flashback of every fight you see with his enemies. They show every issue, like it showed Dr. Octopus in his first appearance. Kingpin, I think they showed Kingpin where his first appearance was. Lizard's first appearance, it showed like which comics they were in, which is pretty cool. And I really like that. I like when like comics has like a small little panel where they take a panel and they take like where the issues or where the scene came out from. So that's cool. And you can see you get to see another panel with Captain Stacy dying, and how Captain Stacy was like, take care of Gwen for me, she really likes you, you really like her. And there's another panel with Spider-Man, taking having Gwen in his arms, because obviously the death of Gwen Stacy, the Green Goblin, basically killed her when Spider-Man was trying to save Gwen Stacy. Oh my god, my dog is like barking. So if you guys hear that, ignore that. She's just going like this, so I can't really concentrate on the review. But back to review. So yeah, you get to see all these classic stories from his past into one. So this issue is not a key issue, but if you guys obviously can't afford the older issues of the first appearance of each of these villains, then you can use this issue. You can get this issue and kind of remind yourself, okay, this is the first appearance of Dr. Octopus. This is the first appearance of Lizard. This is the first Doctor Doom and Spider-Man fighting each other. So, and first appearance of the Spider Slayer, which was J. Jonah Jameson. They show the first appearance of Man-Wolf, which is John Jonah Jameson's son. He was an astronaut, and he became a Man-Wolf. And that's actually the first appearance of Man-Wolf is actually on my list. So hopefully one day I can get that. And you get to see Morbius, you get to see Mary Jane, you get to see all these people in this issue, but in flashbacks, and it's really cool. and that's why it's called the pain and the power. So this whole issue, like I said, is basically how Peter Parker, he's grateful that he's Spider-Man, but at the same time, him being Spider-Man is also like a regret, as if he lost some love interests and made new enemies or something. And I kind of knew this because, like I said, I'm a Spider-Man fan. But I kind of knew this, and some of you guys who are not big comic book fans might not know this, but Betty Brant is actually the first love interest of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. It didn't last long because apparently in one of the issues, Betty Brant thought, first of all, I didn't know that Betty had a brother. That's one. And secondly, I guess Betty Brant broke up with Peter Parker because for some reason Peter Parker killed Betty Brant's brother, and when Peter Parker revealed his identity to Betty, she was like, screw this, I'm not gonna date someone who killed my sibling. If I actually find that issue, I'll try to find it, unless it's not, only if it's not in Spider-Man issue 1 or it's probably not gonna be in Amazing Fantasy 15, but if it's in an earlier issue, there might be a slight chance that I might not get it. But if it's in a farther issue, in a later issue, then I'll be like, okay, I'll get it and I'll read it. But I gotta Google that up. But anyways, that's it for a review, what I think of it. So here's, I don't know if you guys can see that right there, little chip. So that's a chip. So that's one. There's another chip over there, right by the corner where it has the comic code on it. And let's see what else I can find. There's a dog ear over here, right over there, and of course the infamous spine tick. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That's a big one right there. But other than that, let's see the back, and I'll show you guys the detached page after. So detached page, the back seems, let's see. So the back has small, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, small tears. Oh yeah, you can see right by the, you can see that chip right there, right over there, small chip right there. And I mean, the back looks a little bit better than the front, but I'll show you guys the detached. Oh yeah, and there's a guy just randomly towards the end. I'm just gonna end this. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe.